Okay, and finally we have come to the end of part 2 of this video. All of the mechanical work to the car is done, except for that cold air intake. That'll be changed. But all the fluids have been done, the brakes have been bled, which I think you just saw. I'm bad at remembering what I last filmed. Yeah, transmission fluid, differential fluids were put in. Interior's done, the trunk liner, everything's in. All that's left now is to make it look good. So, for that, I started to sand the trunk lid because that's going to be painted blue. That is just dirt on the roof, so we're not going to be painting the roof. The hood does need to be painted for 2 reasons. The last time it was painted very badly, so the clear coat is peeling, so all that has to be sanded off. And as you can see up there is where I had to straighten the corner of the hood out because that's where it was hit. So there's a little bit of a low spot and some unevenness, so that's going to have to be smoothed out and painted. Then the front fenders have to be painted along with the front bumper that's over there. So there's a few little bits that I'm going to have to touch up on the fenders, like right here, there's a little ding. And yeah, figure I'll give it a startup for you guys. Originally I couldn't decide what exhaust I wanted to leave on the car. I was going to keep I think that's an NVIDIA N1. I can't remember. It's an NVIDIA something. So that's the one I'm going to leave on the car. That's what came with it because I bought myself an NVIDIA Q300 for my Hawkeye because I wanted something quieter. But yeah, let's fire it up. There we go. She runs. I know she drives because I backed it out of the shop once, so it at least has reverse and first. But yeah, the wheels, they're just stock, I think Bug-Eye WRX wheels with some slightly wider tires. Yeah, I got a really good deal on these. Wheels and tires. I think it was 250 bucks and the tires are almost brand new. Well, now it's time for the fun stuff. A lot of wet sanding. There we go. Front end is sanded. Not done sanding, but this at least gives me a bit of an idea of how bad it is. You can see how bad the clear coat was lifting and peeling everywhere. So all these places I'm going to have to hit with a block sander and sand through all the lifting clear. But yeah, it was shitty. As for the fenders, there's a couple little dings in this one I have to fix. Like there, and where is it? There it is. But yeah, I'm gonna let it dry off, and I'll probably apply filler to the first bad bits of the hood and on the fender. But while it dries, I'm gonna start pulling down all the bent up rocker panel pinch weld. I got that slide hammer with a vice grip so I can grab onto it and straighten it. But yeah, the trunk's dried off. I could see there's still some more places I need to touch it up. But yeah. Okay, so now because someone's jacked up on the pinch weld here, and that always folds these, we got a slide hammer on a vice grip to try to pull it down to get it about even with the rest of it. Still very solid. Well, right here it's still very solid. Most of it is not. Okay, and we're back. So, I got the hood sanded some more because I was still seeing some like places where clear coat was lifting. And I got the body filler on where the hood is a little dented. Got a little bit on where there were some dings in the fender. So yeah, now I'm at the point, I'm gonna wait till that hardens a bit, sand it down. I'm probably gonna have to do 2 coats of filler here, just because it is a pretty big area. The rest I'm hoping will be fine with 1 coat, but we will see after sanding. Okay, well, all of the spots have been bonded and sanded, and now I sprayed some primer on them. This is some high build primer. It'll help fill in any sanding scratches, and then I'm going to go over the primer again to blend it and smooth it out as well. After that, you got to pull the body panels off, and I'm also getting to sanding its new bumper. So, normally they look like this. There's just a fog light there. Let me see if I got plastic. So a normal WRX bumper looks like this with a little fog light sitting in there. And the dude that's buying this car wants it to look like this. So these are some fog light covers. I gotta take the print sticker off and sand it. And then there are these splat things. I don't know what they're called, but yes. So all these have to be sanded as well as the bumper, and get those ready for paint. Even though they're blue, I don't like how shitty the paint is on them. And I've also decided, while I'm painting everything, these rear bumper splats, they've like faded and they just look really shitty. So I'm just gonna take them off. It's like you can see the paint difference between the splat and the bumper. I'm gonna take them off, sand them, and paint them as well. And the trunk lid still has to be taken off. Yes, oh yes, the hood scoop. It's also an STI scoop that's been sanded. So I'm gonna get back to doing my favorite thing, which is sanding. Holy shit, I don't want to see sandpaper ever again. So everything that needs to be sanded is sanded. It's now time to take the body panels that I'm going to be painting off the car with the assistance of Jesse here. So we're going to pull the front fenders, the hood, and the trunk lid off. Then back the car out.
Trunk lid, yeah, so hood, fenders, other fenders, and trunk. And then all this.
Yeah. Got a D-dust.
This.
Yo, why you dissing me, dog?
I ain't even. Gang signs.
Yeah, if for those that don't know, that's our wax stick that was donated by a customer.
This bumper beam, not whack. Now, these are straight.
Yeah.
De-whacked.
Nothing bothers me more than hella horns. That
And this.
Oh, yeah, this. But yeah, nothing is worse than seeing hella horns behind a grill and they're uneven. It's like, why are you lazy?
Yeah.
Projects like this always sound a lot more fun in your head.
Yeah. And a bonus bumper. Uh-oh. Bonus bumper.
And there it is. Everything is laid down for paint, plus a Hawkeye bumper, because we're always painting things World Rally Blue. And, yeah. Masked and tacked, and so normally you need to like fill the scratches on the bottoms of the bumper, but those things will cover those, and probably about a month after selling the car it's gonna get slammed and the bottom of the bumper is gonna get destroyed anyway. Probably not the right attitude to have, but nobody can see it, so it'll be fine. Well, yeah, if it's not 50-50, they fucked up. Everything should just be 50-50. Alright, so I didn't film any of the painting process. Sorry I sound like shit, I'm wearing this mask. But yeah, everything is blue. All sorts of blue. Fucking blue. Okay, so we got everything painted, and Jesse got his Hawkeye bumper painted. Very blue. Next thing we gotta do, or he had to step out, so next thing I gotta do is mix up some clear coat and start applying it. Yeah, I'm gonna try to set up the camera. You can see my high-tech mixing area. We need a better paint area. I can't wait for the new shop. There we go.
Okay, so here's the finished product. Looking pretty shiny. So many little pieces to put back on. I'm pretty sure he said he got a run on the trunk. Yeah, there it is. Can't really see it on the camera. But he'll get to do himself some wet sanding and polishing today then. Everything else looks good, which is great because it's never fun to have to wet sand and polish fresh stuff. Yeah, look. De-dust the shop, which is always a nice day-long mission. Many hours later, the shop has been de-blued. There's all the new items, looking good. And I still got his trunk lid set up here because it's hard to see. There you go, a little bit of a run there. So he's gonna tune that up.
Hey, how's it going? Okay, it's finally time for final assembly. Look at all the blue.
Totally blue.
I know. But holy shit, it looks like a car. So shiny. Okay, there she is out of the shop. Now, it's not quite done yet. Still has to get those like splats at the bottom of the bumper on the corners there. The side skirts all along there. It's getting Hawkeye side skirts because they look a little better. And then the rear bumper splats down there. But, yeah, the paint looks really different in color just because the doors are dusty as hell. Oh shit, it's done! Finally! So I got the side skirts on, the front bumper splat things. I got rid of all of the stickers. I got the rear bumper splat things on. Beautiful wingless trunk, which looks a lot darker on camera. But yeah, the car, I just hosed it down. I haven't actually given it a good wash. You can see the side skirts and dirt on the bottoms of the doors. But damn, she looks good.
Document them.
Yeah, this is what Walmart is like in quarantine.
Giver.
Alright man, come on down to see your brand new used car. There it is, 2004 WRX. Fucking mint.
I got rockers.
Yeah.
It's
Yep.
one color.
Full rockers. Full one color. It's got everything you could ever want.
Monster truck height.
Yeah,
Mud flaps aren't included.
Yo, how pumped were you that you were the only person to buy the raffle ticket for this car?
Yeah, because we raffled this car off, and he was the only person to buy a ticket. So he won. The thing is, the tickets were the price of the car, so...
That's like pretty rigged.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty
we were trying
rigged.
to sell two and then just give you the car. Okay, well, we just dropped off my WRX, the Blobeye that we've been building, that this series is about. I'm bad at intros. So we dropped the car off to the new owner, as you saw. He's very pumped.
Super pumped.
Tried to make him do like a pimp my ride, jump around thing, but he's
just too pumped.
He's too pumped to jump around. Yeah. But yeah, he's happy with the car. He's gonna come back to the shop in 1,000 kilometers for a fresh oil change, and I got another cone filter for it, just because the one that was on it was dirty, but it hasn't showed up yet. So we'll get that done, and yeah, now because I am a horrible impulse buyer, we're on our way further into the city of Toronto because I found something else.